doing?
Okay.
Good. You're good. You're good. You're good. I'm right by you. I got you.
No, but I'm going to be down, so stand up here.
You are located on Mountain Road, standing 1,165 meters. In front of you is the Canetra Valley, orchard, vineyards, which has become a symbol of flourishing agriculture here on the Golan Heights. This success is a result of the unique forest soil, excellent climatic conditions, plenty of rain, and the perseverance and skill of the farmers. The Golan Orchard in the valley is a popular site for self-picking a variety of fruits. During the spring and summer months, you can pick cherries, berries, plums, nectarines, and apples, just to name a few. A host of activities awaits the whole family at this site, including tractor tours and fields. There are many vineyards in the valley as well, providing grapes to the Golan winery in Israel. The winery has earned international fame for its fine wines, and a visit there is well worth the experience. You can also see a complex of white buildings in the valley. This is the main base of UNDO, the United Nations Disengagement Observer Force. Their role is to monitor the disengagement agreement signed between Israel and Syria after the Yom Kippur War of 1974. The only border passage between Israel and Syria is located close to this base. It serves mainly for Druze residents of the Golan and UN soldiers. To the left of the camp and beyond the cultivated fields, the ruins of the town of Canetra can be seen. The Circassians who settled there during the Ottoman Empire in the 19th century turned Canetra into a major town in this region. From the establishment of Syria as an independent state in 1946 until 1967, Canetra served as a central military base for the Syrian army. During the Civil War of 1967, the Israeli army climbed the Golan, and after 2 days of courageous and bitter fighting, captured the region. After the war, and the Syrian rejection of the Israeli peace proposal, Israel began to settle the Golan. The original members of Kibbutz Golan, the first Israeli community on the Golan, settled around the outskirts of Canetra. In 1972, the kibbutz was moved to its present location on the western side of this hill. You can listen to further explanation of the kibbutz and the surrounding scenery at another audio explanation station near the balcony of the restaurant. This region faced another military challenge in 1973 during the Yom Kippur War. The Syrian army launched a surprise attack on Israel and invaded the Golan. Only a small number of regular Israeli troops were there to face the onslaught of the Syrian army and its tanks. But they fought hard and bravely and were able to stop the Syrian invasion. When the Israeli reserve forces joined the battle, the Syrian army was pushed completely out of of the Golan. In a later counterattack, the Israeli army occupied further territories inside Syria, 20 kilometers from the border. After the war, Israel and Syria signed a disengagement agreement, and Israel pulled back from the territories occupied in the Yom Kippur War. As a goodwill gesture, Israel also agreed to withdraw from the town of Quneitra. Today, the borderline passes just beyond the cultivated fields in front of you. The Syrians left Quneitra in ruins, and instead built a new town that can be seen just beyond the old town. Since signing the disengagement agreement in 1974, this border has been the quietest border that Israel has ever known with any of its neighbors. To your right rises Mount Avital with numerous antennas standing on its peak. This hill, just like Mount Bental, is part of the ridge created by a series of volcanoes spread along the Israel-Syrian border. This ridge is of vast importance for the defense of the State of Israel, especially for intelligence gathering purposes. On a clear day, you can see the wind power plants
Over there on the
Mount
second
Avital.
hill.